everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching. In today's video I have attempted for the first time a Russian almond, Gothic almond. I don't know the difference between the two, I think they're roughly the same. So I've prepped my hand dolly, and I've added glitter bells, extreme coffin tips. I've cut them into shape, given them a good squeeze at the end, and as you can see I've tried to get my basic shape on the end, which is a slant backwards. Now I'm using, it did just say, well, I can't remember what this cover powder is. It's cover powder from Glitter Bells, sorry. It did say a minute ago and now I forgot. Rose blush or something like that it's called. And I'm going to be adding some netting, so a netting pattern. So I didn't manage to get a full bead of this. I couldn't pick up a bead big enough, so I've done two different sections because the nail was so long. So I've put down my first bead, started my second bead. Halfway through the second bead, the first bead was ready for me to pop in my netting, so I've done that. And now I'm just shaping up the end of that nail, ready for my netting to go in again. So there'll be two different sections of netting rather than the whole nail flowing all netting. And then I will be adding liquid gold to that to create my netting pattern. Sorry if you can hear my tumble dryer in the background. I have come away from it, but I'll never know if you can hear it or not. So then I'm going to let that set completely before I come in with my next colour. Onto the pinky, and this is again that core cover colour in the cuticle area, getting that nice and flush, trying not to leak into the cuticle. And then on the end of the nail I'll be coming in with, I did this video so long ago, broken gold, yay! Yeah, broken gold on the end, and some Tracy Lou shards. I think they're hollow shards. I think it's soft pink. So mixing them together on the end of the nail, creating sort of an ombre of fade. I'm so sorry, I just listened to that back and that sounds awful. It sounds like I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. I'm so sorry, I just forgot the colours for a moment. Bit of brain fog going on. So yes, this is broken gold, and then in with the shards from Tracy Lou to create that fade on the pinky. The broken gold is a pre-mixed glitter, so no need to add a small bit of acrylic with that one. But the Tracy Lou shards are a loose glitter in a pot, so I'm having to dip into my clear acrylic first, then into the shards, and then onto the nail. And as you can see, I've come in again with a little bit of broken gold, just trying to blend the two as well as I can to create that nail, making sure I don't miss any areas. I hate it when you look at nails and the sides aren't done properly. There's no coverage on the sides. Like one's, you know, strength, two, the design, you know, people do look at the sides of their nails when they're examining them and they've gone home. So I always like to make sure that the sides are done. And like I say, liquid gold on this one, just filling in all of those gaps where the netting's been pushed into the acrylic. Trying to keep my, oh, my cat just made a noise. Oh. Trying to keep my spine. You have to have like a spine on the, like you can see on the side there, in the middle of the nail. It's really hard. I found it really hard to keep it. I know this is the first time I've ever done this shape, but yeah, I found this shape quite challenging, so it's definitely one that I need to come back to and do again. And this is broken gold in the cuticle area, and that will be fading into the soft hollow shards again, halfway up the nail, so an ombre on this one. I feel on this set that the only one that came out any good was the pinky. I find that a lot with my sets. I always get one nail okay and that I'm pleased with. Even with the shaping at the end, there wasn't much more I could do. Otherwise, I would have lost strength and structure if I carried on shaping with my file. So I haven't left the filing in, but yeah, it was difficult. So a big shout out to anybody that manages to do this shape and smashes it, because it's hard. So I need to practice this shape. Onto the middle finger, and this is going to be a marble. I'm starting off with double dipping into the liquid gold and the rose blush cover powder. I started off doing the marble in the way that I normally do marbles, i.e. 1 bead, 2 bead, sharpen up my brush and start marbling. But then that first bit didn't come out as nice as I would have liked. So I then started coming in with separate beads and running the gold through, as you can see here. And I'm going to add some glitter as well. And, you know, glitter makes everything look better. But you couldn't really then see the marble. I don't know, maybe these colours just weren't meant to be together and didn't go. But until you try, you don't know, do you? So yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of the glitter here. I think where the sides are so elongated that it's really difficult to get 2 beads to stretch over both sides when they're doing the marble. I think that's where I struggled, was either I'm not putting on big enough beads to fill the area, or that's not the way to marble on a Gothic almond. I don't know. So onto encapsulation, and I'm using crystal glass from CJP as always. Well, as I mostly do. I quite like glitter armour at the moment. So a big bead, place that into the cuticle area, get nice and flush around that cuticle. Don't flood the cuticle area. And then I'm dragging that down. And as you can see, I'm spending a lot of time patting down the side walls left and right, and I'm turning that finger left and right, trying to create a spine with that clear acrylic. So I'm trying to make sure that all the glitter's covered, so nothing's shining back at me, but I've also got like a bulged bigger area down the middle of the nail. It's really hard trying to create that spine without it running all the way down, because you don't want it to run to the cuticle. It has to kind of start from the apex area up into a spine. And this is the only one that I thought was any good. So just making sure that I'm coming in with little beads, making sure that I've got good coverage on that glitter, nothing shining back. And again, big bead, place that near the cuticle, push that up into the cuticle, tilting my brush so I can get it nice and flush, and then walking that bead down the nail, making sure I'm taking side to side all the way down onto each side wall, and then again creating a spine starting from the apex area. and then filling in the areas that I didn't manage to get that first bead down to. So how is everybody? I hope everybody's well. I hope everything's fine and life's treating you well. I still get nervous doing these voiceovers. I put them off for days. I have really good intentions. I record, I edit my videos, and it's that last step, that last push into voiceovering. I don't like it. I listen back and I think, oh, scrap Manzi. I listen back and I think, oh, my voice doesn't sound right, but I can't. My voice is my voice, and if you don't like my voice but you like watching the YouTubes, mute me. I will never ever take offence to anything like that. Mute me, turn me down. It's absolutely fine. If you like watching the videos, that's what I appreciate. That's what I like, you know. And if anybody gets anything or any help from my videos, that to me is really rewarding. Waffling again, sorry. So before I filed the rest of the nails, I filed over the ring finger to get rid of any excess liquid gold. I've added some glitter and then I've encapsulated that. So that now, this is what that finger looks like. Again, it's not quite time, the best part of the video. I feel like I didn't like these nails at all. I'm not keen on the shape, but that's preference, and I don't know about the colours. The marble, I don't think you could see that it was a marble. I don't know if it's just a video. The ring finger with the netting, you can't really see the netting unless you pause and zoom. You can't see that it's really a netting pattern, just like this. It just looks like blobs of gold. So I know we're all critical of our own work, but that's just how I feel. So I'm sorry for waffling. I've just waffled through the best part of the video as well. Massive thank you to everybody watching. I hope you're all well. Subscribe, hit that bell button to get notifications when I upload. And this is what the nails look like in the end. So you can just see the spine popping up and the edge of the nails, the free edge of the nails is all filed and shaped. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.